question for me to ask you, but tell everybody what's your name.
My name is Samy Elbanna.
Where are you from?
Jyväskylä, Finland. Sunny Jyväskylä, Finland at the moment.
And where do you live?
I live in... I'm not going to tell you where I live.
No, you live in Jyväskylä. No addresses.
I live in Jyväskylä.
Great. Who is your biggest idol?
My biggest idol? Wow, there are so many.
That's a hard question.
That's actually a hard question when you get into it. Terrible for a lightning round, so I'm gonna try to be as fast as lightning. I'm gonna say my biggest idol. I'll give you two if that's okay.
Of course.
My biggest idol musically in the music world, I would have to say is actually the singer of a band I love a lot, which is Iron Maiden. The singer Bruce Dickinson, who has maintained his reputation as someone who just he does everything with style. He hasn't made his career out of, you know, being on the headlines for doing dumb shit.
No scandals.
Exactly. He's kept it clean, and he's just an incredible musician. Every show is just incredible, and I mean, he's a pilot, an engineer, a fencer, you name it.
Oh my goodness.
And non-musically, my idol, honestly, I'd say just any person in my family. I have to say, because they are prime examples of people who do anything for each other and everyone else.
Aw, that's so sweet.
You are.
Oh, I love that.
It's a pure lightning round question.
Hey, you know what? We're driving around. The weather is beautiful. We're gonna go for burgers after this, so we're gonna take our bloody time if we want to.
Perfect.
But hey, what's the next question? Because I don't remember.
What's your favorite snack?
Hey, what's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack.
And this one I will allow you to choose a salty one and a sweet one, because I remember my answers were also salty and sweet. So
honestly, what category does a protein bar go to? It has a bit of salt, has a bit of sugar.
It's its own category then.
I'm gonna go with a protein bar because it's it's actually one of those things that you can just dive into at any point. You can be hungry or just after you've done a run or whatever. So
yeah, and Finland has some really good protein
They do.
bars.
What's the one we really like?
The brand is Fast, so sponsor us. And
shout out.
At least my favorite is the purple one, the licorice.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like the berry one.
Yeah, I think it's the strawberry one or the raspberry.
It's really good.
Super good. It's like salty and sweet at the same time, and just like me.
Anyway, what's your favorite holiday destination?
Wow, that's actually a hard one, and cannot say that it's in recent memory because I haven't been abroad in a while. But a place that I definitely enjoy a lot is Barcelona in Spain. Absolutely beautiful, and also because you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get the beaches and you get the city vacation.
That's true.
And another place which I have only unfortunately been to on kind of vacation once is LA. That it won me over from the get-go.
I think that's
perfect.
What is something you can't live without?
Something I can't live without? My cell phone or a guitar.
Makes sense.
It sounds always very kind of shallow when you say a cell phone, but it just so happens to be that I do so much work on my cell phone.
Exactly.
And I'll go with cell phone because I can record song ideas, I call people, message people, email people, everything. My cell phone.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Why not? What's your favorite season?
Summer, without a doubt, summer.
What is your spirit animal?
Oh shit. Spirit animal? I'm gonna go with I'm not gonna mix animals together because that's just weird. I'm gonna go with if I did, it would be like it would be a mix between a dog, because I'm super loyal, and then mixed with like a really crazy determined monkey just swinging on. The
energy levels are there.
That's true.
100%.
So I mean, I hope I never see a cross between these two animals, but it would be like a dog monkey.
yeah, a dog monkey.
A donkey.
A donkey.
Would
Not
you look
exactly
at that?
the same thing, but hey, now your knee is blocking. what annoys you the most?
Oh, good old authority problems.
Okay.
People are having issues with following rules
Yeah.
that are simple and probably what they would do like otherwise and anyways, but just because someone of some sort of authority has told them to do it, they're like, no, I'm not doing that. That pisses me off.
It's the childish mentality where you tell a kid you can't have this piece of candy, and then they're like, well, I want it. I didn't want
gotta
it before,
get it.
but I want it now. What word do you use the most?
Honestly, in the last few months, I'd say it's not only a word, it's 3 words, but it'd be ladies and gentlemen. But
yeah.
another one, probably what I use the most is just like. The word like. I'm like, yeah, you know, like I like stuff like, you know.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
Oh, my favorite childhood memory has got to be with you. When we had a small tape recorder. That was like a cassette player. Cassettes are old things that we remember.
Oh yes, we do.
We had a cassette in the thing, and it had a microphone, and we recorded over songs from. We had Backstreet Boys, Avril Lavigne, Shakira,
Linkin
all the
Park.
Classics, Linkin Park, you name it.
That was fun.
That was incredibly cool.
What hobbies do you have?
Wow. Well, I mean, to state the obvious, obviously music, but other stuff, I mean, honestly, I would say just I love cruising around on my skateboard.
Yeah.
I kind of gave up learning tricks just because of the factor of I don't want to break anything, because breaking a hand at this stage of my life would be pretty catastrophic. And then definitely getting tattoos, and I'm definitely gonna say that is a hobby.
It is a hobby.
It is a hobby. Getting pain or painting yourself, as it were.
But it's, you know, a little bit of pain for an awesome piece of art.
Exactly.
What's your biggest strength?
My biggest strength, I would say it's kind of you might be like, what? But I'd say it's logical thinking. Trying to if you're not always, but I try to find, like, if I'm faced with a dilemma regarding, obviously, I mean, most of them are regarding music. If you're in a place where you just can't go really forward with a song or an idea, you have to be able to think of all the possible different outcomes and not always choose the route to get to where you want to be, not always the route that you're used to doing. And that kind of is something that I try to kind of incorporate in my everyday life decisions also.
Sure. What about then your biggest weakness?
Say a lot of the thing I just said actually for the strength, it can be a weakness too. But I mean, I'd say for the biggest weakness, I mean, just overstressing and overthinking things, for sure.
But I think that might run in the family.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it does.
And intensity.
Intensity, yeah.
And maybe a tad bit of drama.
Just a bit.
But
the perfect amount.
It's the way it makes us lovable. What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure? Oh, that's honestly a hard one, because many people ask me that related to music, and I always say I have no guilty pleasures. I'll own up to anything I listen to, and I'm proud to listen to anything I want to. So a guilty pleasure, I mean, well, I mean, who doesn't love to watch, you know, like a really bad TV show, which
Hell yeah.
is maybe a bit out of what you would usually watch, not filled with action and stuff, you know. Go head first to like an episode of Full House or Gossip Girl, something like that.
What inspires you?
Everything. Every single second of every day inspires me.
I like that answer, actually. That's true.
It's for everything. I mean, I can see, you know, I can look at a bird flying on top of my car, and I'll be like, that's sick, and it'll bring some weird connection to something else in my head, and I'll write a song.
Yeah.
Or I'll just get inspired. It can be anything, literally anything.
No, I like that. I think that's the good attitude to have, because you never know where you find that hit, and then
Exactly.
Then masterpiece is born.
Absolutely.
What talent do you wish you had?
Oh, I wish I could skateboard, actually. That's like the biggest one, honestly, because I feel like skateboarding and music obviously has always played a massive part in my life, mostly because of probably Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the games, because the soundtrack was like the biggest thing in those, and our brother skated first, and I remember tagging along, and I was like, I want to do that too, and I kind of chose the music side more, and that did kind of sadly cancel out the opportunity of learning it more, because when you learn how to skate and do tricks and intense stuff like that, you're gonna break bones and you're gonna break stuff or strain your arms and shit like that, and I just can't do that.
No, it's either or.
It's either or.
What did you want to do with your life when you were 12?
By the time I was 12, I honestly can say that it was music or nothing. Something related to music. If not playing something, definitely being involved with either the live music scene or recording or stuff like that. Because I got my first guitar when I was 11 years old, my first electric guitar, and ever since that it was just all day, every day guitar.
No, that's true. You knew very early on.
Absolutely.
Very, very early on. And finally, wait, what? And finally, what word describes you the best?
What word describes me best? Say just, don't know if it's a word, but, no, that definitely isn't one. It's like, you have to think back, what words do I know? It's like,
what is a word?
What is a word? What do I know?
Why? What were you going to say?
I have to channel my inner Google right now. Say just, I was going to say adrenalized. Adrenalized.
Hey, you know what?
We're going to go with, it's like on How I Met Your Mother. It's like you have to make up words for your resume.
Yeah.
It's like transformation. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to say adrenalized. I mean, just, no, okay, I'm going to say actually a real word. Determined. That's my word. That's
After
my word.
All this
After
build-up,
all of this build up.
Just let it go?
I believed in it, but then I was like, okay, I have a better one. Determined. We're going to go with that. Or just sick.
Great. I think we missed our exit.
No, actually, we're going in right. You will never miss an exit if you have no idea where you're going. That's a good motto in life.
I should have added actually an extra bonus question. What is the motto that you live by?
You can never go in the wrong direction if you have no idea where you're going. Just came up with that. It's fucking brilliant.
Next tattoo.
Brilliant.
Super. So we're gonna find our way to a secret location.
Very secret.
Get your episode filmed, and then we're gonna get some burgers.
That is awesome sauce.
Cool. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.